How do I know if I'm experiencing hearing loss?
If you're starting to notice that speech in noise or in quiet has become a lot less clear to you, or if you feel like other people around you are speaking too quickly, not loud enough, you feel like you're starting to be left out of conversation or feeling a little bit isolated, and even loud noise situations, you might be starting to have some sign of hearing loss.
Why should I correct hearing loss sooner rather than later?
Hearing loss tends to, the most common types of hearing loss tends to form at around the age of 30 to 50. It's a lot of the genetic hereditary hearing losses, the noise-induced hearing losses. People start work and they're around 20, and then the first 10 years they have the most hearing loss that they can have from the noise exposure. And then you have the hereditary hearing losses where people tend to be in the more mild to moderate state between the ages of 30 and 40. Why correct it sooner rather than later? Well, when you're younger, you have a younger brain. You're a lot more adaptive. Hearing aids are a lot more easy to get used to, and you can get more benefit from the hearing aids because you can integrate your auditory system to the new auditory input from the actual amplification and oral rehab that we can do. Waiting until you're 70, 80, and 90, the plasticity of the brain drops tremendously, and that's why we have less success, or the research shows we have less success as a person ages. So that's the tragedy about presbycusis. People wait too long. They wait until things get so bad to come see the audiologist and hearing instrument specialist, and we try to help them, and there's not as much neuroplasticity, and they cannot adapt to the hearing aids nearly as effectively.
If my hearing is the same in both ears, i.e. I have the same type of hearing loss in both ears, why would I not just get one hearing aid?
It's always going to be something that people always bring up, especially to save money. They want to go for one instead of two. A responsible clinician will never say just one, because one ear you cannot perceive location. Separating speech from noise is twice as hard. You need both ears, both inputs, so that your brain can choose a clearer channel. Localization, you need both ears to be able to figure out where sounds are coming from. If someone's suffering from tinnitus, one hearing aid does not do anything for the tinnitus. You need both ears activated and doing something for you before the tinnitus can be conditioned and suppressed. Another reason to get two instead of one, the brain naturally boosts sound if you use two ears instead of one. We use the one ear, and the other ear hits the brainstem, and the excitation pattern just gets boosted even further. So you definitely have a natural amplification effect from having two ears. You're made with two ears for a reason, to figure out localization. Obviously, I said that already. You wouldn't walk around with one eyeglass if you had vision loss of both eyes. If you were going to correct cataracts, for example, the surgeon would not tell you just to correct one eye. It doesn't make any sense to dispense one hearing aid, and it's foolish to do so.
If I get hearing aids, is there a trial period?
In Ontario, it's mandated that you get at least 30 days from the Ministry of Long-Term Health. The College of Audiologists and AHIP, the Association of Hearing Instrument Practitioners, both mandate that you get at least 60 days, I believe. So you'd get lots of time to figure out if hearing aids working for you. You work with the clinician one-on-one several times during the trial period. You're not sticking to one hearing aid. If it doesn't work, you can try a different hearing aid for another 60 days. Your options are totally open, totally risk-free. It's kind of surprising that more people don't give it a shot, because you're not really putting your money into something that you can't get back if it doesn't work out. And if you're with a knowledgeable clinician, there's huge likelihood of success. We here at Advanced Hearing very rarely have failure, for sure. About 99% of the time, everything works out.
So where should I go for help?
You should go to someone who is referred by family members, who is referred by good friends who love you and that you can trust. Physicians are another good source. GPs, otolaryngologists often associate themselves with people who are quite respectable. Advanced Hearing group of clinics, we only get referrals from otolaryngologists, GPs, and then obviously our large clientele of people who have worked with us and trust us. So yeah, I would go with a place that has a track record of being successful, not necessarily the one with the largest marketing campaign and the one with the biggest sales and the retail atmosphere. Hearing aids in the end are a medical device, much like walkers and wheelchairs and any form of medication. So we don't treat hearing aids like a pocket radio here at Advance. We treat it with the dignity and respect that it deserves. So yeah, and we have a lot of success doing so. The people we have here have tons of experience. We have everyone at the university trained level and up to the doctorate level. So yeah, we have a good mix and a good team here at Advanced.
Thank you.